Hello and welcome back. In one of my previous videos, I had mentioned how the narcissist kills, steals, and destroys so many important aspects of our lives, particularly those who have had interactions with narcissists long term. I also referenced that there's a part of you that the narcissist cannot access. And if the narcissist could, they definitely would, because this is such a vital area of your being. Your essence is who you were when you were born, when you entered this reality called life. Your authentic self, some may call it. It's who you are at your core. Your essence is like, the little black box on the airplane that has data about what happened on the crash prior to malfunction or dysfunction of the flight, and gives investigators information so that they'd be able to best go about and understanding what went wrong on the plane. And then airplanes, they also have control panels, and they have seats, windows, multiple exits. Let's look at the airplane as you, for example. You have a black box that's secure, that's built to survive. So let's look at the control panel. There's buttons, there's levers, that there is ways to communicate, aviation on the ground, and other systems in place to stay balanced and control on the aircraft, for the pilot to stay balanced and control. So, let's look at this, how narcissists push our buttons, pull our levers, do all this maneuvering and manipulations just to get us to react a certain way, do what they want, dip low, rise high, turn left, go, they try to control you. And many times they're so successful at this. Then, you have multiple exits on the airplane. For instance, you have multiple exits in an interaction with a narcissist. At any point, you can leave whatever the relationship was with the narcissist, or you have had many opportunities to leave, but then you return due to trauma bonding and due to narcissists hoovering you back. And then you have the oxygen mask, and you have the life vests, the life jackets, right? So when it's time to put those on, when the oxygen mask drops and your life jacket is fully inflated, that's when the narcissist is about to jump ship. They decide to jump ship at that point because they realize that this aircraft is not going to make it, it's going down, and they're jumping off. Despite pushing all your buttons, pulling all the levers, blocking all the exits, attempting to block all the exits, moving you back in. Then at the end of the day, in the crisis time, in the middle of a dilemma, an emergency, they jump ship. Narcissists are not accountable, not responsible, but at the end of the day, that black box still remains. Now, metaphorically, we're using the black box as your essence, who you truly are, your authentic self, your core, right? So after the narcissist jumps ship, guess what? You may feel damaged, destroyed, out of your wits, confused. But what's most important to remember is that most of the things that the narcissist may have killed, stolen from you, destroyed in your life, you can gain those back. And you can do this through regeneration from your essence. Like I said, your essence is who you are at birth, deep within. The thing is that, in case you didn't realize this, your essence, the deepest part of yourself, your inner core, your inner being, is that vortex, that portal connected to the infinity of the universe. That part of yourself never stops working. It can become a bit depleted, and it may require, somewhat of a tune-up and re-nourishment. But there is a way to do this. So the way you can do this is by building a better relationship with your essence, just practicing stillness, practicing meditation, spending time in nature, journal writing, just being open hearted and authentic, and doing more things that you enjoy. You have to learn to listen to your essence when it speaks to you, trust in it, and act on the advice it gives you. Your authentic self is a source of unconditional love, courage, strength, wisdom, happiness, and joy. It can't be harmed by other people's opinions or external circumstances. It can't be harmed by anything. And to be fair, it is incredibly challenging to dismiss the allure of the ego and to be led by your essence. Even if you manage to tap into this deeper part of you just for a few minutes a day, your life will definitely improve in many, many noticeable and beautiful ways. The reason for this is because just a teaspoon worth of love, wisdom, and courage coming from your essence is 1,000 times more powerful than a negative message coming from your ego. I hope this video was helpful for you today. I hope it was clear. Please stay tuned. Join me next time. Subscribe, share, and like. Don't forget to browse the description box below and leave your helpful comments. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye.